Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
La formazione del Milan, il numero 17, Javier Zanetti, il numero 13, Cristiano Ronaldo, il numero 19, Fernando Torres.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which...
He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. Gonzalez, it's a really well-measured ball. The ball swung in. And it's made its way to him. Played back, takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Yamal. Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Now it's Williams. Delicate ball. It's a mighty effort! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Torres! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through. Hoisted in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. It's a promising position. Gets his head on it! Koundé gets it clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely weighted. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cleared away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Gonzalez. Oh, that's nice. Gonzalez receives it in a wide position. Cross to the back post.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Zanetti goes direct. And Edmilson. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Looking for a runner. Out of play for a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's cut it out. Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gonzalez. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? This looks promising. Oh, nice touch. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short. Crosses it in. Koundé gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Numero 13.
Milan are having a ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Nico Williams. Gonzalez. Played out to the right.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Camavinga. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He's on it, can he get away? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're off again. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eder Militao. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Gonzalez. tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, good-looking ball. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Camavinga, Eder Militao. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has been slung wide. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! Has fallen kindly here. They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Rodrigo coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Aims beyond the defence. Milan claim it back to much approval. It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Lovely, now then. Gonzalez. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Plays it across. Oh, what a clap! It's hit the upright. Real chance! And that's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Koundé. Wriggles his way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. Lovely bit of skill. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé. Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Rodrigo back and defending. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the number on the board is 3. And that's that. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Fernando Torres, very much the hero in this game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So we're up and running. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating...
Big chance! He's delivered all right! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of... Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No joy this time. Edmilson, and it's been shipped out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Flashes it across. They've played it short. Flings it across. Ronaldo clears it away. And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's delightful.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's played in. David Villa. Now it's Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nolaskoyan.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's really drilled it. And it's been taken short. Takes aim and crosses. There's the shot! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Incoming delivery. Ryan claims it without any fuss. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looks across and plays it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Edmilson shifted it to the flank. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. It's a goal kick.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Yamal. Koundé. And it's Alaba. Koundé. Distributed tidily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa, he's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And that was his 20th goal for this team. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
That gets things going for the second half.
El dorsal 18.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This looks promising.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Villa. Adu Ares. Oh, they could break here. And Nolaskoyan. Played out to the left flank. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Alaba goes looking wide. Still they trail and time is ticking away. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Adu Ares.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 29.500
Martin, he is on to this. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Williams. Williams! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Koundé. That's a good ball out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's been played through. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Nicely shaped ball. Koundé gets it away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Wriggles his way through. That's good running with the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Knocks it out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. So here comes the substitution.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 20 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 9.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adu Ares.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Tries to play it through. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now the ball in. That should get the job done. Here comes another cross. That has been knocked clear. Now, who's going to be first to this? Edmilson. And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
And that gets things running. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gets a good foot in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal. Nice looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Mbappe, engages and forces him off the ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Edmilson. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looking for the run. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Koundé looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Raul. And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he plays one through. Oh, look at the space here. The ball goes... He's got full! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Segnato al 24esimo minuto, numero 10.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mbappe, good strong midfield running here. And here's Raul. It's Raul! Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Pings it across. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they... Real chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Numero 5.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Cadiz grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Quality ball. Plays the return pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to... Tries a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, can he get onto this? Koundé. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. It's Camavinga. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Cadiz get the ball rolling for the second period. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try in fact. Kunde clears it away. And a chance! Cleared away. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Cadiz take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Zanetti. Kunde. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Williams. He's got away.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tries to cross. Take back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, not quite. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the cross. Zanetti gets it away. And now the breakaway. That has been slung wide. And here's Torres. Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Gets into some space. Koundé attempts a clearance. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Probing pass. Played through for the wide man.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Now he's off and running. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Nicely weighted ball. A heavy challenge. That's really well cleared. Rodrigo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! Remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Shot could be on. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Suso.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Great vision. And he's opted for the long pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played into space out wide. Rodrigo could try cutting inside here. Header! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So that's got things underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ruben Peña. Passes short and sharp. Fernando Torres. Rafinha gets into a good position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice control. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chouameni. He's trying to hit the front line here. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for the run. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rudiger, Koundé, Ricky Puig conjures time and space where few can. And Rafinha, looking to play him in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Big header! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great run on the overlap here. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rafinha. Ricky Puig. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's found a way through. And it's lofted through here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marvel. Diawara. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. He has to show off his quick feet. Cross from... Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Diawara.
descuento.
And Marvel. Diawara. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back on the way. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well timed, excellent interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Marvel. Diawara. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chips it through. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Milan find a position of real strength now. It's a goal kick. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
La asistencia a este partido
There will be a throw-in.
asciende a 29.950 espectadores.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Good ball, good take. He gets big. He's kept it out just.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical.
Tries a shot! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha hit into the middle. Up he goes! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Diawara. And he's forced to go back. And it's gone back to the keeper. And Marvel. Diawara. Now this could be a chance. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Over to the other side. Ruben Peña. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Diawara aims beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? And a chance!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Ruben
de
Peña
jugadores.
goes short. Elects to terrific header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ruben Peña. And Marvel. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Diawara. That has been knocked clear. And it's been taken short. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. This time, surely! and the keeper threw out a limb. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Nico Williams. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodrigo might just make this. Cruyff. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And we're done. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
La formazione del Milan. Il numero 17, Javier Zanetti. Il numero 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 20, Villa.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age. And it's no surprise to see his calmness on the ball, his courage in wanting the ball. Always very intelligent as well with his ability to pick a pass. And that education he's received is serving him brilliantly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Over to the left. And here's Nico Williams. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, sweet feet. Skims one in. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Albert Ferrer. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's looking to catch him up. Now it's Villa. Good pressure, determined, intense. And he's taking no chances there. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga with the cross. Zanetti, tidy with his distribution. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's chosen to go back. Bullish header! Caught offside that time. Ricky Puig.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Cristiano. Oh, shooting chance! That's a sharp pass. Vigo do have a chance to counter here. Aspas. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Nico Williams, cross into the... It's a mighty effort! Goal, Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Probing pass. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mingueza unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha, cross needs to be good. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that has been cleared. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Drives it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Villa. Pings in. He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tries to pass it through. Showing good feet. And this is Aspas. David Villa. And it's Zanetti. Nico Williams, who does have an assist to his name. And he's worked it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafinha. Oh, that's delightful. And he was quick to react. Deftly away. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's well spotted. Eder Militao opts for safety. Kamavinga, it's been shipped out wide. And it's Aspas. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's forced to go back. Kamavinga. Here's Ricky Puig. Spread out to the left. It is a corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! Danger averted for now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Not the most accurate pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Distributed tidily. Mbappe. Shot could be on. Vigo can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, such a clever touch. Played in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's a good run down the right. And this is Aspas.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ricky Puig tries to clear. Kamavinga. Rafinha. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Some resolute defending there. Quality ball. Looking to play him in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Eder Militao. Albert Ferrer, a player of legendary status. And they've got rid. Rafinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Williams. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cambio di giocatori.
Servi. Engages and forces him off the ball. That pass isn't the best. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Mingueza. He's found the way through. And he's heaved it away. That's the throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Lascia il campo per il numero 18.
He's picked his way through. Chance to deliver.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Oscar Mingueza. Servi. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.